Flying Lotus new movie Ash, opening in theaters Friday via RLJE Films and Shudder, is a psychedelic space odyssey that follows an amnesiac astronaut, Isa Gonzalez, who finds the rest of her crew dead, with no idea who did it. Tensions rise when a mysterious astronaut, played by Aaron Paul, shows up. The duo descends into paranoia and panic as they try to pinpoint what the deadly force is and how they can escape the dangerous planet. Flying Lotus, who is an influential electronic musician and producer when he's not making movies, spoke with Variety about the inspirations for his sophomore feature, how Suspiria shaped the visuals, and why Gonzalez was at the perfect point in her career to star in the film. What about this project first captured your imagination? There's been a few false starts with projects at XYZ Films. We've been trying to get something going for a long time. They would send me some material, and oftentimes it just wouldn't be the right thing. It was mostly because I couldn't find what I could bring to it. Why me? You could get any person straight out of film school to do the slasher movie. When I read Ash, I was like, no, this needs me, or else it's going to be put in the wrong hands, and then it's not going to be good for anybody. I had that feeling that it was precious already. Please don't fuck this up. It was one of those things where I couldn't put the script down. The typical criteria that gets a director going is you want to know what's going to happen next. You start coming up with images and visuals in your head. But I think more than anything I saw an opportunity to experiment and try things. The script was written in a way that was like a puzzle, but at the same time it felt like more of a blueprint than a Bible. It allowed me space, and credit to the writer, Johnny Remler, who wasn't super precious about his contributions and would be willing to change stuff and reimagine the scene. We hammered out ideas for over a year before we even got into production. Your star, Isa Gonzalez, does such heavy lifting as the solo lead for much of the film. Was there a performance of hers you saw, or a moment when meeting her, when you first knew she'd be a great match for the material? I knew it was going to work right out of the gate just because of the type of person she is. I felt like at this point in her career, too, she was like the character. She has something to prove, and she's out here trying to survive. She had to bring a lot of personality to this role, and she had to just be on and be fierce and caring, carrying this movie. I saw her work. I saw what she was capable of. When we started talking, she was talking to me about Silent Hill and video games right out of the gate. I said, "Yep, that's exactly what I'm thinking. We're seeing the same thing. I think we need to do this."